Anyway, yamu akwaba Adom TV so bra so say the big agenda dwumadi bro na ene e ba bedi nkomo afa anense form akomako haduonu baako 121 a empenifo ayense ama won mu afiri oman mu duani atre eye Antigua a okoye adwuma ho na yeyi aban labor export program no emu na se nipa 121 ho ye beneficiaries na ye benyanto wase na ye bibie mahwe anye bia no anense fo no omo bekose ya mfaso be na woso mo ankasa faso be na woso ma aban no na ye wo enough ene export to be no we nim nyina ye questions e beje ho answers na ya hwe se de model no esitie enkonkwa ese mrebi esi adwuma pai wo Saudi Arabia be kono ye tete nkwada no ne ho keka ho ye fem na nanse ya mpopoje we e big agenda me twe ho mra na ye mfa nkomo no enhye so ma. All right, nti yamu akwaba bi mu dia ba Adom TV big agenda so bra so see din komo na yen Ministry of Health na ye openi a won ne kasa edema asoye no osan eye director Yira Tony Goodman omwo yen na yeni komo mfamfa ya nurse fo anyakwanya eko obi man so no kwakwakwa ye adwuma no Tony otime nka nwure a memwadwo akwaba ba Adom TV so. Hello Tony. Tony Goodman, what you mean?
Meto nkan.
Official password.
Afen ko beto ye.
Say yes afia se ye said den hia but all the same, what ye nin komo na kire yaka bia na ye de beso so. Tony, odama sa enhyehyeye labor export program ya enam so ma nurse for yi ne health minister chief of staff ejo mo kwan fefefe won ma fu wiem se me ka se nyina mo nam wiemu a omo ko akwakoye adwuma ye se a 3-year contract na ho keka ho ubetimi aboa yen pacha no lo o volume ne kakra ho se be ya ema ye feedback me na ye ni enkomo no ubetimi aboa yen den pote na sa contract ya na se sa programming entailing
Me da say me chat for area na woman say as part of a buying effort to manage migration said ebeya yenuanom enkofa ekwan bi so enkwa bruchiri anase nipa no nenam desert so ekwa bruchiri anase wafa kutuka na kodu hokwa no na ekwan a yede na fa so ase Ghana ba no enya de a na ye ntino yen together with other sectors. It's a minister for
employment,
labor, minister for special initiative, finance, and other ministries. No, ya kind of one and making sure say Ghana nim bia or person to kwano a buying any a chrono person or coso no ebe ye sa inshishaye no na making sure say ya do kudu a buying anybody which to the end. And then you do so to say various media houses and as a channel so 121 health workers free kutuka echo Antigua. The purpose of Star Adi say omekwa provide health care delivery ama yenuanom omo na anope minister for health, minister for special initiatives, and the chief of staff of the Republic of Ghana, Ekujam Kwafefe Ewokutuka. Ceremony kakra ekosto. They are holding the flag of Ghana. And those countries Africa they must show that professionalism. As Ghanaian attitude, no. Internet, that is what actually happened at Akabuduka International Airport.
Okay.
121 health professionals if you Ghana have Omoko.
It sounds quite refreshing. Say, yeah, you bit me at it, and if the four na or man for us to be here, so Rama may yeduma. ɛyɛ asɛmpa na modalities a ɛwɔ ho no ɛte sɛ hwan no mo saa na qualify kwan bɛ na mfa so yɛ selection no ɛma sɛ nipa etu kwan no
Oshe the way a program na tie na the various countries no etro at the bar of Ghana more. Yet na say where do we have the capacity to supply?
okay
You need bia na atro say we need bia you 10, you 20, you 200. In the none there you be use or more.
hello Tony
Baby I feel say you were enough to supply no. Na no yetimi a supply those countries. And that is what actually happens. We are now you float to advert no
okay
to the general public. We share a platform so you be now apply who apply they go through interview. After going through the interview qualifier now yeah they go team no. And that is actually the process.
okay na you say open to be
Yeah, open to be open.
Qualification here dey because minim say okay health workers asemi say nurse for mpokra na ye wo mu grades ahodo nti ehn force no na qualify for na depending on request na beba no
Exactly. Request na ba ye be chew say ebia we no ye per general nursing 4 ye per midwife 2 ye per obi a oye dwuma as ebia speech therapist 3 ye per obi a ebia lab technician 4 nti en kakran sa na ayo mo request. There is no request or more request be brave back on just in kakra ebi o abebri o as I speak to you, we don't even have in Ghana. It being so what yen production now, yen produce or mobile breeze to even export. So and no mobile charm so where they in your beam mount. They will so a training you real need your mobile.
Eti Tony amana ehia ye nkrofo yi omo ankasa na eba e request ne ba na say de ye kan say aban fa to no so say initiative a opeso de adwuma na ode eboa no mo ankasa mo scout to spaces ewo various countries no na mo ahwe be bia space da no so no na mo so mapushi is it based on request alone and am mo scout for spaces no
Double prone approach to this whole thing. Yeah, well, near we go around scouting for requests based on Nipa. What memo ha your person you making sure say you be may be a cop na yetimi fill gap. You be making sure say omo motive no you be more juma. There is another one and so a request a fee man eba ye your say omo specialist people.
Sani pe koi omo active service mu like say nurses ne ade ayafa omo ye adwuma ana omo wie school tifie na omo nya post ni bi na omo koi.
So the approach is two again. One, AS nipa no oba ope and also pair obi a waye adwuma ni bi. Don't forget the nursing profession no. There was a number of years obeye adwuma yebeka so okay nipa odi mu ono nko abetimi aye adwuma. Baby a all corner say ha nipa no fa na or undergo some training or adwuma obi ase. Edu baby a na asa ono edi ne ho kakra. And this sa e ho no say nipa ne di ne ho internationally we acceptable to work anywhere. Yeah, so request now mostly abano. They also want people like that. So it will not take them a lot of time to now go and be monitoring. We have a system, so running in a way, say we get a lot of people to train. Whether or not you need them in the facility, what you need is that you want to produce and make sure say they are qualified for any job market. If they're in Ghana, fine, they are taking care of our people. But when the need arises for them to go elsewhere now, it's easy for them to go. There is this asema most nkofo kasa adena omo ewie adwuma na omo aye adwuma wa anaso omo ewie school na omo aye adwuma saa na asese no ye hi omo ye pese ye omo so fa so mum na mo de omo kono no we have a system if the system will not be able to accept the living of a particular cadre. I can tell you, sir, we'll make sure, sir, that person will leave us. Except where we know, sir, the we will still have enough to help the system. Then we do that. It is not true, sir, as we are taking stuff out of the system, no, we won't have some taking care of us. We have enough health workers who are ready to take care of us. We have mapped up the system. Where there is gap, we'll fill it.
Okay. Sikasem emunchi share net saying omunko say ya still a government of Ghana nebi tuomoka and I say maybe omko money tuomoka as expatriates. Now what do we stand to benefit as a country? Aye ama process we nyina akwakusi no.
Medase near woman say onye fee or memu han call amanonia na yen so ya block with salary. We don't pay you anymore. Yeah, okoje musika as an expatriate. And there is some remittances you would be. Ghana stands to benefit from whatever you are going to do. Okonao manisika eba omemuhana. There are some taxes you pay. When it happens like that, you bring back a lot of expertise. You've worked in other jurisdiction. You have learned on other human treatment and also ebeboa of Ghana. So that is actually what we are doing.
Okay.
There are other things we are looking at, which is making sure we benefit from maybe the services now you render to those countries. Advanced stage, those are the areas we are looking at currently.
Okay. Jinaswa me mesa bani aba be contract yati say 3 years no ho nkeka but ma me work am Philemon Japan na no oye assistant PRO kasama for be the three edema registered nurses and midwives association I work Ghana hanum say Philemon me mwadwum akwaba.
Yeah, media.
Ejiri so mo
me hoye pa.
We dey atadwe somewhat there ana say anase for my abogafo ko ye adwuma na aja buchis kaka crash on na the aba 3 years the over na anyi bi kura o ka bia na wasase bi yotime de tokra ansana abepe kakra so so de asi ana emuye
Media na we ne de no omo ko na ate da na ye na ete Ghana na ya ate de.
Oh na say unua ye ya wa ye na ye say ekwan na benda ho ana
kwan ne de em se da ho dada. Dodo na fa kwan bi so akọ omo ankasa fa avenue akọ to say the Tony Kanye no we are looking at managed migration send e be ya ye be hu nipa dodo a ekọ na ye de nema toto akwam send e be ya omokwa ye betima ahye echi.
okay
me how kakra ne say country bit say Antigua, Jamaica, Barbados, they are all developing countries to say Ghana. And they so much me place a request to pick degree nurses, high-end trained nurses. Now, one person before more move here now, abiding to me in fire. Employer no Benyananka, Nipa almost 80,000 negufi in your form wage. Menoka say you're training a lot of nurses and midwives, but we have not employed a lot. It still leaves a lot of vacancy in our health sector. Oko hospitals, fana bebre, they have vacancies. We need people to occupy positions. You hear Crawford ombeboa with the work. And see if halfway bina migrate or more there, then we need to look at it holistically.
Material can I say one as ye experience hands na ye jawo mo kwan sa na peso kire
Sa ubisa Tony or category of nurses and midwives more de or more Antigua na sanko bit man spell out say bia diploma nurses ye say degree nurses ye say specialist nurses ye say or more asabe kro more post basic training or more specialized training in ENT ophthalmic and I say critical care and emergency nurses or mododo saying senkasa data no eba out clearly. Now you are just supposed to that data with what we have in the country. Abra, a chunk of people at home, sebe, yeah, pair quenya say, I buy M form, dano, yeah, preset, I buy M form. These are the dynamics. As those dynamics very well. We are not against migration. We are not
Philemon,
against.
Akobani say no say ebi kwa na ne omo wo fie nso ya fa bi ahye ma na say impact ben e na afo say ebe meki ana difference ben.
So me never can say my adwuma for over 20 years now.
Okay.
Units are may occupy. Say me in charge of what me deputy chief CCR and say me in charge of what. The number of people that work under me, the sort of training me de be more the sort of experience me de be more no. Offer nurses afufro a my baby a be 3, 4, 5 cra. They may not be able to fill that vacuum.
Okay. Okay. I feel I'm
Brano no, we look at and yes, be a big corner fafu frashim, but more corner, tete, experience.
The quality no, the quality in replacement no.
The quality in replacement. That is what we are talking about.
Okay.
And no thing a person come for montema, no more be. Yeah, they akwenya to come say, oh, we are juma 2 years, 3 years there, ubet me aqua broche. And now we had my 4 5 years, ubet aqua broche aqua juma. But obia onye juma that year, own to me nko. Now own to me nko na ofa sa afo no kwa broche we are. Now, who will teach them that experience that they need to have to be able to care for the Ghanaians?
Mammy said, Tony bit me up one more second. Tony, said genuine concern na Philemon na raise minim more at ministry no say more is our consideration here. A quite na more fast na more reconcile sa gaps na ebia experience once no e ko foforo ba be shem no e be create no.
Let me that say good evening Philemon. The truth is that national data. There now we look at Ghana in totality. We know the number of nurses we have trained in Ghana. You name the number a wolf year. You name number the Kenya Juma wants to say now say in training biomkrana we still have nurses. So we have the dashboard, the total dashboard that we are working with. Ours is to make sure, sir, we manage migration, one, and make sure, sir, more corner, you have failure system. No? That is what we have done in the past. Recently, near call earlier, and when we came, we filled that gap. The effort is to make sure, sir, we will get clearance and then fill this what has left. So that is actually the plan. As to whether we have moved specialists out of the system, no. The effort of the Minister for Health currently is to produce specialist nurses in Ghana. Those post-basic specialization, no, we have never trained in Ghana before. No. It's for us to train. Nursing and as a health care delivery has taken a different turn. We are nurse near, we expect that you have some specialization. By February, we should start advertising to train people in perioperative care, emergency nursing, nephrology nursing, oncology nursing, cardiology nursing, and other sort of nursing. These are Niama as buying as ministry. We have realized anywhere you person. So as and when the system changes, we look at what we need. What do we need now? And we are making sure that we produce that to take care of the people. So I can assure Ghanaians, I can assure my brother Philemon that whatever we are doing, we are looking at the numbers. We are making sure, we give Ghana the best and make sure, when we are producing the people, we are not just producing, but we are adding value to them. Okay. So those who are going, we are adding value to a different cadre that will come to help all of us.
Tony, now, quick one. Sani pay contracts and a pay Niama me reading in NHS said almost spending 3 years, right? Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. Inti almost 3 years, and I said I can't buy anybody on my channel. aban ne be ensure say they return to the country na omo be return so a reintegration and say na ebeko ibinya clarity
like any other health professional ube fi my has okoye ebia okofeda education outside this country no ye ma near friend steady leave without pay na oba na we indicate say we return we reactivate and integrate you into the system. So it's the same process na go through. But we are also not forcing everybody to just return. If there is still an opportunity for them to explore and make sure that they gain additional knowledge, why not? Those who are coming back will be integrated. The system will be open for them. They are still on our payroll, just that they won't be receiving salaries.
Okay. Flemon, minim so be before fra the ye kan yes include also a ene ye ntena fa ko nti bia akwanya ne biebie na saa no ye piepie bi kwa saa backlog of about 80,000 ya mention nkonkunya bi mu a se ne nyina ye ho ahenha ye na ekọ bibi fufuro bi ho no mu a bia wo be pese obetwe mpanifo adwen si so ana abebo mpanifo abaso ho na ye nkọ enim.
I think Tony Akasa about training, and I'm happy he touched on that. As an association, Yakasa be for basic training na or Ghana ha. If he say Embrason say the basic qualification of a nurse should be a degree. Senebeya man into a school sem krana is short. Nkofo bebre sisi omo ye exchange programs omo enrolled nurse na say diploma nurse na person be degree so that they can also be attracted by high-end institutions maybe no migrate akoye juma. Me feel say when we intensify the training at the basic level ebeboy nti employer and training no entry requirement no yen starting for degree. Okay. Secondly, specialist training and post-basic training now or boss no. We already have some of the institutions in Ghana. Why don't we expand the scope and bring in some sponsorship program for these people? Why don't we increase the steadily? My specialist training. And all of them are because we are training more people at the specialized level. The third thing I want to touch on is the intent of migration. We manage migration. I say 121 Antigua. What about the number of people, hundreds of people who are applying to UK, US, Australia to go by themselves because of a certain conditions of service, a certain experiences they are having at the health sector that is not pleasant, that is making them want to leave. Okay. Why don't we put in systems to ensure certain good conditions at the facility level? And the last bit I want to touch is on employment. They can come and learn, and then out of that we can.
Medase Philemon Japan and Oye Kasama for the Chidima Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Tony, Yabra Naso may found. I hope saying someone kind of attack and a Ponopaswa, a ministry no bit too more animal.
Medase.
All right, Tony Goodman, Kasa, the master show me upon the Samson, Philemon Japan, and so a Yastan Piaruma, an answer for near midwife from Kabumuko. If I'm not saying for J way a big agenda, it must see, and we had more chana, if I say,